folks. Welcome to Slime Rancher. This is a game that, like many others that I have on my stream, I've played a long time ago, and many things have changed since I have last played. So, as much as I'd like to call this a first playthrough, because it kind of is for, you know, the amount of things that have been added to it, I don't believe I can quite do that. So I'm familiar with the game. I've played quite a bit of it when it first came out. Not to the point of beating it or anything like that, but well, maybe back when it first came out. But again, it's been many years since that has happened. So this is basically it's a replay with seeing all the new things, or possibly even the things that I just never got to. So let me just hop into this, I guess, real quick. Okay, that's all good there. I just do this. Nope, I still need that. There we go. Sorry about that. Are we good? All right, here we go. So, I'm just gonna create a new game. Nothing too much, I don't think I need it to be casual. I don't need it to be a speed run. Just the normal game. And we'll go from there, I think. 1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far, Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime rancher. I'm not sure how the name is pronounced. I'll probably go back and forth. I believe it's LeBeau, but I could be wrong. Alright, so there we are. Let's get the tutorial out of the way. Alright, that's for running. Vacuum. Suppose vacuum something up. There we go. Right, fruits like fruit. So try shooting food at a pink slime. No, okay. So we're just going right into it. Okay, so there is. This feels like we're moving around quick to me, but that may be just compared to other things. Pink slime. Is there's a few dotted around the ranch, I guess. So, all right. So that's the select. That's the vacuum. That's the shoot. All right. Let's find the. Oh, okay. I guess we just moved on. So I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Guess we don't need to feed them. I guess once I got a little ahead of the tutorial and it just moved to catch up to me. Alright, so we have the basic controls. But, as I said, it's kind of a new playthrough, or a first playthrough, just because it's been so long since I've last played. And, I'm just here to relax, get a farm full of, well, slimes, I guess, and just see where I go from there. Because I've also recently learned that they did come out with a Slime Rancher 2, so I'd be interested in playing that one as well. Hello there. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for the follow. I certainly appreciate that. Just starting a brand new game of Slime Rancher. And just, there's no goals really in mind. Just gonna play it, you know? See what it has to offer. Play through the parts that I have never played before, because I believe when I first played it, there were only a couple of slimes, and not that much to do other than just raising slimes and combining them. So I'd like to see what else this has to offer. So let's see here. If I remember correctly, this is the way to go. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Okay. Wow. There is quite a bit that I don't remember. To me, like, this is what I remember, right about like that. So all of this other stuff, may have been there before, or maybe not, I don't know, but I certainly don't remember it. Alright, so I guess first things first, let's get us a couple of slimes. So we'll just go ahead and put them in there. Fundamentals are all taken care of. Best way to become a pro rancher is to experiment. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I suppose that's true. Alright, are there any more pink ones just lying around the ranch? Doesn't seem like it. I did also see like there is a male. So I guess as soon as I figure out where that is, what is this? Okay, so this is just about... Okay, this is information. Got it. A lot of stuff I don't really know. A ton of slimes that I don't remember being there. Lots of resources. A bunch of upgrades, and of course, discovering the world. Okay, so that's an information terminal. Here's the market. What else do we have around here? I guess not much. So, out to explore I go. Since I know that's the direction I probably have to go, I want to take a look at these other directions, because I think that they're locked away. See, I don't remember. Alright, there's a force field here. I think that's a cave of some sort, at least by the diagram. Probably just an indoor area, I guess. And then up this way. Okay, we've got some plots up here. So I guess these can be anything, if I remember. So we have a corral, a garden, a coop for chickens. Okay. A silo, I guess, for storage. Incinerator, and a pond. Alright, so these look like they're for specialty slimes. Silo, of course, is for storing. Coop is for growing chickens. And garden is for growing fruit. Oh, you've got just some... Okay, was gonna say we have some chicks lying around, but we now have chickens. That being said, how much was a coop? 250. You know, might as well. I know these are both hens, but let's just get things started there. I believe that we're just growing chickens, not actually like worrying about eggs or anything like that. So let's put that there. I got 3 carrots. Oops. So let's go ahead and put those there for now. What is this? Okay, so this is for upgrades, it seems. So water tank, jetpack, more health, energy, and a tank booster. Oh, to hold more things. Okay. I think energy is consumed when I sprint. And comes back after a while. Okay, cool. Now, where was I? I was heading up this way, I think. Just grab another one of those as we see them. Okay, another force field. This is... well, I don't know. Maybe the equivalent of a barn, I suppose. Easier to see from a little back. I guess I don't need to go right up to the picture. Okay. I believe pink slimes will eat anything, so we might as well feed them fruits and stuff. And oh, this way is also blocked. Okay. It's like a plateau area, I guess. And then over here is the way I want to go. We've got a dry reef, coral crusted ocean floor that now basks under a golden sun. Okay, so this used to be underwater. What's this? Hello, Beatrix. Name's Hobson Twilgers, rancher, explorer, and the former owner of this here ranch you now call home. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember, and I felt there was one last adventure left in me. So I set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love. So, keep your peepers peeled for notes like these if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. Be talking to you, H. Alright. And I guess that doesn't really get marked as being seen or being read, so okay. Alright, these guys are just bunching everything. Just gonna pick up some of this. I don't know how many of these I really want. I think I've got like 4. So we'll grab like 10, I guess. Because I guess I don't know how many I need, but I've whittled away the day. Home is this way, I think. Yeah. And I don't believe I need to sleep. This has nothing going on. Alright, so there, I do have 3 in here. So that puts me at 10. Let's go sell off these plorts. Right now they're worth 12 each, so enough to make a decent profit, but I'm willing to bet that that's gonna drop down fairly quickly. Got some pogo fruit over here. Guess it dropped down from the tree. So we'll just make this a garden. Shoot a fruit or veggie into the depositor to begin growing more of that type. So we'll just start growing some pogo fruit. And again, pink slimes eat anything, so just go ahead and do that. I know if they get too hungry, they'll start trying to escape. So I should probably get around to getting some more fruits and veggies. Oh, we've got phosphor slimes. Okay. I'll just keep a hold of them for now. And of course, when they start eating each other's plorts, this kind of thing happens. So you get crossbreed slimes. So that's what a phosphor pink slime looks like. There's a blue one. You know what? Let me just pick it up to put it in the Slimepedia. Right now I'm just looking for fruits to feed the slimes. Or vegetables, you know. I think carrots were over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and grab some of them. Luckily, they grow fairly fast. Alright, that should be enough for now. I may or may not have gotten turned around. I think this is back to the farm. There we go. We'll pick these up. Okay. Put the slimes back in. And the carrots as well. Alright, let's sell off the rest of this. Missed it. Or maybe I got it. Nope. There we go. Still 12 after all that, huh? Okay, well. Do I need to sleep? Ah, here's where the mail is. And I can sleep until morning. I don't have any DLC, so I'm not going to worry about that. And while I'm in here, it looks like time has stopped. Oh, Star Mail. Rise and shine. Casey. Hi, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you into a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow. Sorry, I don't know why I'm having a difficult time reading this. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clean as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on the ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Casey. and welcome to the Far Far Range, the 7Z Corporation. Miss LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range. Until you get more familiar with your surroundings, traveling at night is not advisable. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. 7Z Corporation, providing the tools you need to get the job done. For us, for a small fee. 7Z Corporation. Okay, so the premise seems like I'm out here to start a ranch, and the only way I could have done it is by asking for some assistance from the 7Z Corporation. They said yes, and just want a little bit of payment in return. I guess I'm gonna sleep until morning. Since it sounds like it might be a little dangerous out there. Now I remember phosphor slimes do not do well in daylight. Hence why I couldn't find any during the day. So I'll just keep a hold of these 4 that I have right here. Let's feed all of these to these guys in here. And it seems like they're filled up, or they've gotten their fill. So let's vacuum everything up real quick, because it's the easiest way to collect everything. 9, huh? That means that one of them got away somewhere. Right here. There we go. Alright, let's sell off these. Alright, the price did go down. Probably because of how many I sold the previous day. I believe this is all, like, variable. So, or possibly based off of just me. So, like for now, it was at 12, it's dropped down to 8. But because this is dropping down, it means that everything else is now worth more. So, in order to make a good amount of money, you need a bit of a variety, I'd say. So, right now, the blue ones are 22. The cat ones, I think this is what it is, are also 22, but the phosphor ones are 29. And that's because they are only obtainable at night. They only live at night. They can't be in the daylight. And, wow, 1,800 to open this up. That's a bit expensive. I was hoping I'd be able to open that up a little bit sooner than that. Until then, though, I am keeping these guys in the pocket. Or in the gun. Whatever this is that I'm wielding. In the meantime, do I need upgrades for anything? Like, high walls would be good to keep them in a little bit more, but every little thing I buy is going to mean I can't open up the next area that much earlier. Alright, music box, what's this do? Play a soothing tune that reduces slime agitation. Okay, so it's a good thing. AirNet covers the top. It can take a few hits before needing to recharge. Okay, so this helps keep them in a little bit longer. Solar shield will encase corral in a dim shade, protecting slime sensitive to light, which I believe is just the ones that I have, unless they've added new ones, or I say new ones, newer than I know of, that need darkness. Plort collector will automatically collect plorts, automatic feeder, and then demolish, which I don't want to do. What's this? Range exchange. Okay, so it looks like I can offer something and it gives me something back. Is this based on what, like anything I have spare? Or maybe it says it wants something and then I have to go around and provide it. That seems more likely. Alright, so let's just keep things simple and we'll just kind of follow the left wall to begin. Actually, I'm gonna collect rock slimes as well. Before I do that though, let's see if I do that. Okay, I can access the Slimepedia right here. Rock slimes eat vegetables, but their favorite is a heartbeat. No favorites, but because they don't have a favorite, they don't produce double. And then phosphor like cubberries, or cuberries, I suppose, because they are cubes. If memory serves me correctly. Okay. So, right now, I guess, we are on the lookout for rock slimes, heartbeats, and cuberries. Oh, and maybe a rooster. Oop. That was not what I wanted. Okay. Don't want you. Although I haven't picked one up yet, so I gotta remember to add it to the Slimepedia. I actually have to pick it up. Or interact with it in some way. There's a big slime over there. Welcome to the team, blue one. I want to get these. Before too many of them are eaten, because that's just profit. I want to get... Oh. Hi. Tabby slime. I'm gonna just have an empty space just for now. What is this? This is... Oh, I see. It's a smiling slime. I got mail. Oh, okay, so that marks the map. Is anything Like, it doesn't look like there's any points of interest marked. So it's just a matter of me finding things like this looks a bit, I was gonna say ominous. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Looks important, I guess. So maybe I want to check out that. Green circles, like it looks like they might be treetops of some sort, so. Alright, map data acquired. We have ourselves a pink tabby. Alright, but right now we're looking for these guys. One more. No luck, I guess. Well, 9 will do for now, I suppose. What's this? Just going through to a new area, maybe? Nothing out here. Alright, looks like there's a little down there. I don't want to go off the path at the moment because, well, I don't have many options for traveling. Ow. That hurt. Do I get health back after a while? I do. Okay. So we've got pink, tabby, all sorts over here. Oh, what is this? Q-berry. That is exactly what I was looking for. Alright. Let's head back to the ranch. Things are probably getting hungry by now. I assume I have to feed things like twice a day, probably. I think it remembers, like, these are double. So next time I come out here, those will still be here. Until they have an accident of sorts. Because if you're not familiar with this, so a slime drops out plorts after they eat. If it's their favorite food, they drop 2 plorts. And they can eat different plorts to mutate, I guess. So you basically get a hybrid. If they then go and once they're a hybrid, if they go and eat a different kind of plort, then they become what is called a tar. So it's yet another mutation, but it's angry and evil and eats other slimes. So, is this not growing anymore? Oh, I see. There's upgrades for this too. Alright, well. Let's, I guess, turn these in, at least. The other thing too is the hybrids will drop plorts of both of its hybrid. Incoming? Hello? Help me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. Thrower West. Got 5 phosphor slimes and 10 carrots. I have 19 hours to complete it. That should be okay, as long as I can find carrots, which are right here. As long as I can find enough carrots, which I have. Okay, awesome. Alright, just gathering food because it seems that I don't have enough food at the moment. And then once it's nighttime, we'll grab another phosphor. And, oh, did it tell me what I get for this though? Heartbeats, money. Yeah, that's worth it, I think. Alright, so you've got 10. What happens if I give you an 11th? Alright, good to know. I can't give you extra. You guys can have carrots. You guys can have the pogo fruit. I'm saving the Q-berry for planting. Although I don't really have anything that wants Q-berries in particular, do I? Alright, well. I only got 2. I suppose I only dropped in 2 carrots, didn't I? Alright. It is night now, so I should have a look around and get one more of those. We still have 16 hours to complete this. So I know I'm not supposed to be exploring at night. At least it suggests I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna keep the 1 for now. Use it for trade. Then use what I get, I think. So there's that. I get a bunch of money. Get a bunch of things I can sell. Does this happen on a daily basis? I don't know. Over here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I shoot it from like back here? I suppose. 800. Okay, another 900 to go. And I'll be able to open up that. I do know that the heartbeat is their favorite food. So I think I'm going to swap this out. Somehow. Move. Oh, it costs money to do that. I mean, 10 is okay. We'll start growing heartbeats. Okay, that all looks good. And since it's their favorites, I should be getting 2 for 1. one. Oh. Hey now. You don't get to leave. Not that easily, at least. Alright. That should give us another decent amount of money. 11. Oh, that's going to drop that price down a lot. I keep heading this way for some reason. So if you're wondering why I'm saving up for the cave, it's because, at least when I last played, the cave is a wonderful place to hold phosphor slimes. Because there's a narrow entrance and a narrow exit, so they're unlikely to leave. Technically, I suppose they could, but it would be a lot of random bouncing about, so, you know, maybe one or two will eventually find their way out, but for the most part, they don't. And so it's a great way to... Does the game remind me of any other games? I mean, not off the top of my head, but I have played quite a few games. That could be similar, like, you know, what's it called? Possibly Harvest Moon. Although it's not like a first-person farming games. Oh. And there's a tar. Okay, there's nothing I can do about... Well, yes, there is. Sorry. I can do that. Farming games, exploring games. I would say more farming game than exploring game. I mean, yeah, there's a lot to explore, but I would say probably more farming game than exploring game. To me, at least. Old school adventure game. I'm sure you're trying to hint at a specific game, but it's not coming to mind off the top of my head, so I apologize. And it's quite possible that the game you're wanting to mention is what the Slime Rancher is based off of, but then again, I don't know. But yeah, right now nothing's really coming to mind. But that's more because I can't think of it rather than not knowing of it. But also, hello again. The game has a story. Never played this game. Oh, this game in particular kind of has a story. So, like, if I go over here, you know, I do get mail. I got a letter from somebody that I knew in the past, just kind of explaining why I'm here. So it seems like I wanted to start up a ranch. Asked a corporation called the 7Z Corporation for assistance in it, and they said okay. They shipped me out here to start a ranch of my own, and um, they just want me to send them stuff that they can sell. Uh, Nothing too big about it. It seems like it's slept for a whole year while traveling through space. Um, this is the character here. I believe their name is Beatrix LeBeau. Um, and then, so we get mail occasionally from other people in the area, kind of getting an idea of what's going on. And then over here, I believe, there's like these random H's that are scattered about. And these are letters from the previous rancher, who I guess sold their ranch to the 7Z Corporation, who in turn let us come out here and work on it, or probably sold it to us. So you find a lot of these other messages around, kind of explaining what the previous owner had experienced as well. You don't have a game in mind, just you feel what is the game story. Oh, okay. Um, so there is a little bit of exploration in the game. So I wouldn't discount exploring or anything like that, but it kind of, I would say, amounts to about like Stardew Valley. So there isn't too much of an area to explore. I don't know what this over here is. This is new to me. And a lot of this northern area I think is new as well. But keep in mind, I haven't played this for like 4 or 5 years, whenever it first came out. So, um, other than that, the base ranch is just this little square or rectangle right here, and the nearby spots are just offshoots of the ranch. So this entire southern island, if I crop it to about there, this is the extent of the ranch. So it looks pretty big, but if you compare it to the world, there's not as much to explore as there could be. There is a story, but it's vague. Yeah, a little bit. So, like you'll get messages from people or a person. I can't remember. I think it's just a person that you knew, back in the day before you started the ranch. You'll get other ranchers that want trades, which will also send you messages. I don't think I read the most recent one that I got. So it's like Thora West and just sent me something not too long ago. Welcome to the Ranch Exchange from Thora West. Hi there, Beatrix. The name's Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account that we've all got work to do. I'm a longtime rancher here on the Far Far Range and head of the welcome wagon for your local Range Exchange. The Range Exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they've got for what they need. Slimes, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the Range Exchange machine daily and be sure to get your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough John. We've both got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Thora. So, I'll get some messages like that. So, kind of getting an idea of other ranchers in the area, meaning like probably other planets or something. I doubt it to be the same planet. So this seems like a big, expansive, I don't want to say world, because that implies just a singular planet. But like my ranch is on this planet. Thea's is on a different planet. But since we have, uh, super scientific technology that allows us to travel through space and whatnot, I deposit what I'm sending out here, and then I get whatever they are exchanging for it here. And that happens instantaneously, wherever they are, that sort of thing. We've got the market board over here, which prices seem to change daily at a certain time. I'm guessing probably midnight or 6 a.m., whichever is when the day cycles over. And, it's just, you get some information. You learn about the person that used to live here. You get a little bit of backstory for the character that you're playing as, that sort of thing. And then, of course, there is a little bit of other story as well, which shows up while you explore. But for the most part, it's just a casual game where you are raising slimes, and you basically crossbreed them and see what new and unusual things you can get. Then, of course, the more rare slimes give you more money for the plorts. So like this one over here is a gold plort. You're not going to find one all that often. It's a very rare slime that you don't get to capture, but that's why it's worth 386. Whereas the pink slime, which is the most common, first ones I've got there, are worth the least. And then you just kind of work your way up. And then you can get crossbreeds. Let's see if I can show you one out here. So, like, you have the pink slimes, you've got the rock slimes. You can crossbreed them. I believe any slime can crossbreed with any other slime other than themselves. So, if we head over here... No, I need those, thank you. Up this way, I believe. If they are still here. You can crossbreed them, and they end up as pink rock slimes. So, the benefit of that is, if I were to feed them, I guess they aren't really hungry right now, but the benefit... Ow. Go away. The benefit to crossbreeding them is that when you feed them, they give you both types. So pink slimes give you pink plorts. Rock slimes give you rock plorts. A pink rock slime will give you one of each. So basically doubling the value. I don't need pink slimes. I don't know why I'm carrying them back with me. And then you also have favorites. So, like, rock slime's favorite food is vegetables. So you feed them vegetables, and you'll get twice as many plorts. And it's a farming game, so, or I guess maybe ranching game more than anything. You have your slimes, you grow your plants. You grow your chickens. Chickens are mainly to feed certain slimes. And, you know, it's just a fun, casual game. Oh, and I was slightly off a little bit when I said vegetables were Rockplort's favorite food. Vegetables are the type of food that they want to eat. Heartbeats are, in fact, their favorite. And because I'm feeding them right now, all the pink slimes are trying to escape because they're hungry, and I haven't gotten food for them yet. Which, ow, ow. Alright, stop that. I need to be a little more careful. Ow. Alright, let me regain my health a little bit. Because it looks like it comes back slowly. Alright, 1774. Is that enough for what I'm going for over here? If not, it looks like there are some pink plorts in the area that's 1795. Need a little bit more. Oh. How did a blue plort get in here? Interesting. That's not good. Oh, and you just got shot off way over here. That's why high walls are good. Okay. Now that should be enough. 1812. Barely enough. And I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to check inside to see if it's how I remember it. Okay, so there's farm plots. And it's in a cave, so it all should be good. Oh, we've got one of... What is this? Teleporter of some sort? I'll check that in a moment. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of phosphor slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting in a sea of stars across the limitless black of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness. But then, I was back to work. There was always something that needed doing. And got mail from a Victor. First, I want to check this. What is this? Okay, maybe it's a one-way portal, and this isn't the one-way. But that's definitely where I'm going to start putting phosphor slimes. Also, this big guy, we're going to just send on his way. Now, I just need another 250 in order to start getting things going. Have these grown back in yet? No, because I haven't upgraded that. There's a lot of stuff to spend my money on. Let's check the mail though, because we just got another one. From Victor Humphreys. Salutations, Miss LeBeau. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Victor Humphreys, professional slime rancher, slime scientist, and amateur musician. My understanding is that Ms. West, has already informed you of how the range exchange works, so I will spare you any further education. Instead, I'll illuminate you on what you can expect from my own requests. As a slime scientist rancher, I have a tremendous interest in the liquiform legions that we share this vast range with, the slimes. My studies often keep me from venturing out to the range daily. When I find myself short of a particular species, I use the range exchange to fill the gap. Don't worry though, I will reimburse you handsomely for your efforts. Good luck in your new venture, Miss LeBeau. I look forward to seeing life breathed once again into the former Twilger's ranch. Twilger is the previous person, right? Sincerely, Victor Humphreys. P.S. I once lost my most favorite fiddle while fleeing a feral boom slime. Its value is only sentimental, but should you find it, I'd very much love to be able to play it again. Alright, so I guess keep my eyes out for fiddle. And since that's still growing, we need to head out and gather more fruits and veggies to feed the slimes. Not there. Are these grown yet? No. Nope, not there. These up here look like they are, though. So I can at least get a few. There we go. So this trip out, we're just gathering plorts, gathering any fruits or vegetables that we may find. Not much because they're mostly pink ones. But we've got plenty back on the farm to feed as well. I'll just pick some of these up. Bunch of fruit up there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. There we go. And all of these are what I would be grabbing at the ranch anyway, so pick them up now. Because it's all money. And then over here is another zone, but I haven't read this yet. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellows up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Each. Okay, so I guess there are angry slimes ahead. That's what that's meaning. So I could feed them. Oh, they explode. Okay. Gotta be careful. But they are also phosphor slimes. So if I needed a bit of phosphorus, then I could get some from them, I suppose. Which means I don't necessarily have to find phosphor slimes. Where am I going? Is it this way? I think it's this way. I don't know which way home is. I think it's this way. Just follow the left wall out, follow the right wall back. Alright, so fruit. Just gonna go ahead and put a bunch in here because it's been a while since they've eaten. We'll unload plorts over here. And the market for pink plorts is going to drop drastically as time goes on, which is unfortunate, but that's how it works. Coming back out here for the carrots because that's what the blue slimes want. They've already eaten those carrots. I suppose I could get the fruit too. Don't need that. And then more over here. Nope, those have been eaten recently. As have those. Okay. Still, got a few more carrots that we can feed to the blue ones. And again, pick up all of this because, well, that's what I would be feeding the fruits to anyway. Carrots to the blue ones because they're looking a bit... Oop, that's not what I wanted. That and heartbeats should be getting close to being done, I think. Nope. Alright. I want to build a farm in here. So since the phosphor slimes are going to be going in here, their favorite food is the Q-berry that I've got. So I'm gonna make a garden. I'm gonna put this Q-berry in it, the one and only that I've found so far, and start growing a bunch of those. As I harvest those and have money, I will be expanding it to those other three, and then the phosphor slimes will just live in here. Not sure what I'll do with these two up here. Maybe more Q-berries. We'll see. And let's just vacuum all this up. Again, I don't mind vacuuming up the slimes because, well, they're just getting dropped right back in anyway. Alright. Almost up to 250 again. But yeah, we definitely want phosphor stuff. Howdy. Welcome back. Oh, hold on a second. My chat was not quite scrolling there. Being a slime rancher. Yep. Most certainly. It's a game I really enjoyed when it first came out. Didn't get to play much of it. So, you know, now that it's many years later, seeing what they have added to it. And, you know, just having fun. And then once I'm through this, I plan to move on to Slime Rancher 2, since I've found out that it has also been made or is in the process of being made. Sorry. It's a fun game. I agree. at least it was fun when I first played it, so, you know, I assume that it's still fun. I'm just playing the basic game, so, you know, it's all just, raising slimes. I have to worry about excuse me. Oh, I have to worry about tars, all that sort of stuff. I'd like to find more phosphor slimes, though. I think this way. But yeah, and then once I'm done with this, move on to Slime Rancher 2, and hopefully enjoy it as much as I enjoy this one. Alright, phosphor. Don't know if I got it. There's a chicken somewhere. Oh, hello. There's a tar right there. He's gonna deal with some of the slimes in the area. Ow. Not much I can do about it at the moment. I don't have a water thing on my pack yet, so I'm just gonna have to let them clean up the area for a bit. Alright, and at this point, just gonna head back. Oh, I'll grab that though. I'm a little lost. That's not where I want to go. This is not a good place to be. This is the way I want to go. Don't know the area quite yet, and those are probably one of the reasons why it's not safe to go out at night. Although I don't think... Well, I suppose night is an indirect cause of tars. Just because there are blue, or there's rock slimes, there's pink slimes. And so when you insert phosphor slimes into the mix, that's when you start getting the third plort. So that's when tars start appearing. So I guess indirectly, nighttime is dangerous because of that. Alright, back to the ranch. I've got some phosphor slimes to put into the cave. Start expanding on what I've got. Toss those over there. Toss those over there. And for the time being, let me check the prices. I think Tabby is the most expensive at the moment. No, phosphorus. But since I've been selling these first two a lot, and these are the only two others that I know, I'm gonna make some Tabby phosphorus, I think. Or at least one to begin with, and then more as I get more. So over here, we've got a tree growing right here. Looks like these are good enough to harvest. Let's go and grab those. And feed that to you, turn you into a phosphorus tabby, then feed you that. Then start feeding these other ones. Missed it. You jumped over it. You're supposed to eat that. There you go. Nope, didn't want it. Or you did. You did want it. Okay. I just didn't hit them right, I guess. There we go. And now I should be making a little bit more money. Of course, the only downside to doing it like this is that there's no auto collectors. But given the amount of space that they'll have, that's probably okay. Although I didn't keep any to replant. Oh, there's one still. Awesome. So let me go sell off all of these new ones, and I will go ahead and make some more Q-berry trees. Meanwhile, out here, these guys are getting a little restless, unfortunately. Alright, that should be good for, well, a couple new things. These are all grown. I started the chicken thing just in case I got tabby slimes only, and I probably will still. But for the moment, they're being covered here. So we'll get another garden, put another Q-berry here. And since there's still another one left, we'll plant the third one here. That should keep them fed for the most part. Now these guys are getting awfully close to this side. So let's just try to keep them in the middle a little bit more. And with 3 of these in here, that should be okay without any fast growth or anything like that. So we will do some upgrading out here. So, makes crops always yield the maximum harvest. I didn't know that there was a randomization to that. Grow twice as fast. Oh, that's 500. Alright, I'm gonna have to get some more money then. I guess that'll be fine if I just feed these guys a bunch of heartbeats. No, you need to go over there. And of course, these are getting anxious again because they can see that their neighbors are being fed. Oh. let's sell these off first. I didn't notice that they got filled up. There we go. And it's a little bit of a slow start, mainly because I wanted to get the cave opened up. It should start speeding up at this point. Alright, so we'll upgrade this first. The sprinkler. So it'll grow twice as fast. Phosphor I can go ahead and sell. And that might actually allow me to upgrade this. Nope, not quite. 350. So, I guess we're heading back out and gathering more fruits and vegetables to feed the pink slimes. Or just gathering the plorts that may appear, I suppose. Thought that was how they worked. Like, you're supposed to hit them with something. Maybe it needs to be more than just another slime. Maybe it needs to be like food or something. Or, I don't know. Anyway, I did that wrong for the gold slime. Oh well, missed out. Would have been a nice little bit to grab. There is that over there too. So maybe I haven't really grabbed much food, have I? You go away. Don't want the slimes, just looking for the food. This isn't nearly enough food though. Everything's hungry. Alright, that's all the plorts I can carry for that. I need one of these. Oh, here's a Q-berry. Interesting. Some water that I can't gather yet. Then I saw this earlier. Okay, so there's a big cat there. Treasure pod locked. Don't know what a treasure pod is, but I would assume it's something that holds treasure. Now, what kind of slimes are in this area? Well, there's some Q-berries. Interesting. Must be phosphorus that hang out in that area as well. It's over here. Requires a slime key to open. Okay. I have to figure out where I get a slime key. I'm guessing probably from a treasure sphere. Kind of be silly though, I guess. You have to unlock a treasure to get a key to unlock a door. Alright, I'm gonna take this back to a safe place to break it open. And see what's inside it. More pogo fruit. And a heartbeat as well, but I have no room for that. Now, if I recall, cats are carnivores, so there's nothing, like I don't want to give them the rooster that I have. I will bring the rooster back and start growing more chickens. Alright, any more food that I can gather in the area? Doesn't seem like it. I need to check as I go. Food is not growing as quickly as I remember it. But that's okay. Maybe it's because I am staying up through most of the night. Maybe I should actually sleep the night through so that the next day comes quicker. Alright, so we got 20 carrots. That'll be good enough for the blue slimes. Got some fruit for the pink slimes. And we've got a bunch of these. I always miss this first one. There we go. And actually, I'm gonna feed the carrots to these first. Then take whatever they don't eat and give them to the blue ones. There we go. Rooster in with the chickens. You and you need to be placed aside. Okay, I guess the blue ones are hungry as well. And these guys are just getting out of control. Luckily, they're just the pink ones. Well, they are technically pink and blue. But it's interesting how they're getting the blue plorts. I wonder if blue ones are just getting close enough and there's just like a little bit of area that they can reach, even if it's through the fence. Alright, so put these away. And I guess we're going to make high walls for these guys. Because they're the ones that are escaping the most. Nope, none of that's ready. So let's go into the cave. And see what we've got waiting for us. Probably nothing at the moment, because trees haven't dropped anything yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let them start eating. It should attract the other ones to the eating area as well, if they're hungry. So it should keep them out of there. And then I can just run through, pick up all the plorts. You. You not a tabby? You don't look like you're a tabby. There you go. Oh, not a large enough jump for that. That'll keep those happy. Sure, the some of the Q berries will probably disappear because just not enough to eat them or something. But we should be okay for now. We'll deposit this stuff. For a decent profit. Still the most expensive ones that we have, but it's quickly going down. All these blue guys are escaping again. And I realize now what this probably is happening. These ones in here that are pink rocks aren't actually pink ones getting blue plorts. I suppose they are blue ones that have hopped the fence and are eating the pink plorts. Is their food done yet? Not yet. There's nothing left from what I've fed these guys. So, let's get high walls there. Get these guys in here. It's not going to fix the problem, but it will delay it. Hopefully long enough for their favorite food to grow. Like so. Right, this time, however, I don't know if I want to make a plot right over here, because then they'll see it and they'll be trying to get to it all the time. So maybe I'll go in here. Because I wasn't sure what to do with these two plots up at the top here. I could just make another garden for heartbeats. I don't believe there is anything like the crops requiring light or darkness or anything like that. We got another escapee. You go in here. Ow. Actually, let me just vacuum all this up, including the slimes, because it's simpler that way. There we go. And we'll just sell these over here. Can I make it from here? Yes. Awesome. Alright, we gotten any mail? We have. Alright, so from Casey, my pet cactus. Hi, Bee. I bought a cactus from you. Sort of. When I came back home, it was one of the only things left in your shop. It was a lonely little guy, so I decided to adopt it. You know, I kill every plant I touch, but I promise you this one will last. I mean, if I can't keep a cactus alive, then clearly something is really wrong. When I look at it, I think of you out there on the range, doing your thing. Hope you're okay, Casey. Okay, so I guess I was running some sort of shop, like plants or maybe flowers or something like that, before I came out here to the range. Just a little bit more backstory. I don't know if any of that was in the game when I first played it, but, you know, well, all that food is gone. All this food is... Oh, there's some still here. But I do like that there is at least a little bit of story, if nothing else. Alright, maybe I'll be able to gather enough food to start feeding that thing. I don't know how much it needs, but probably more than 16. Probably 20. Oh, hey, another gold slime. Excellent. Here's where I get to this place. I was wondering how I get over here. Oh, pink slime, go ahead. Go have a swim. You'll be fine. Oh, there's a lot more fruit over here too. Wonderful. Mushrooms? No. Had to check. Alright, that's 10. More than 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I got. Need more than 26, huh? Anything back here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'll have to get more food. Because they obviously need more than 26. Guessing it's a multiple of 5 of some sort. Looks like there might be some fruit up here. Yes. Alright. Let's see if 36 is enough. I hope so. I don't actually remember what feeding them all the fruit does. 7, 28, 29, 30. Alright. So they just turn into a bunch of pink, or a bunch of the slimes of their type. Guessing this is a slime key. Yep. And treasure of some sort. Don't need the hen. grab that one though, just so I have it in the Slimepedia. Is that all that it gave me? Just, okay, so a bunch of stuff. Probably worthwhile. And I suppose the stone hen is a certain type of hen, which is probably something that they, like a specific slime wants, rather than just a chicken. Got more fruit. I gotta be quick on the draw to get these things. Oh. Or sometimes I just suck a slime right into the food that I'm trying to gather. Alright, so these guys are a bit hungry. We'll feed them that, and we'll feed these guys over here. Beets look like they're ready. Right. I guess this cage is going to be for pink rock slimes. Alright, now that we're at 700, can I get a collector or auto feeder? Which do I want? Probably a collector. That's pretty good. And then I suppose I can just grab 20 here. Nope, can't put them back in. Alright, let's go sell these off. And sell off the gold one as well, I suppose. $400 is the highest it's been. And that will allow me to build a collector here. All right. Put these things away. I am taking a lot more damage than I remember. I guess they've balanced it out a little bit more. I remember it being, like, granted, I don't like combat and stuff like that in most games I play, but, you know, it seems like either I've been unfortunate this game, or they've just balanced the amount of damage that you take, or the frequency, I guess, a little bit more. Alright, you guys, I see that you're all hungry. There's plenty of food sitting around. Eat up. I'll be back in a minute to collect stuff. Actually, with 600, I'm gonna go ahead and build an auto feeder. And then I guess that's often enough. A medium amount per, I assume, per day. Then we'll just go over here. Back to the cave. Pick up everything. And I suppose I really should be putting these all in like a pen to make collecting a little easier. But I think if I get enough of them, this would be just as good, because you can really only hold so many in a pen at a time. I don't think you can sell the fruit. Not certain. But I haven't... I don't recall being able to sell the fruit. There we go. That's a good haul. 20 of each. Then I need to start getting some money to get to other parts of the island. Because at this point, I think I've encountered all the slimes that are in the places that I've currently explored. Well, that's not true. I mean, I do have tabbies, technically. And I could make one of these pens into... Actually, you know what? That might be the better thing to do, is to make one of these pens into the pink rock slimes. That way I'm getting both types. And they'll have a favorite food. And I won't be needing to feed them as much. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like there's 10 in here. So I probably don't need the blue ones here. I'll launch that one. Get back in there. Alright, so I can then feed a few of these like that. That should make them all big ones. So then I can just take the heartbeats out of this one and realize I haven't made a feeder for this one. That's okay. There we go. This one has a feeder now. Now I can make a new one. Or now I have an empty pen for new things. So I've got those two covered. I've got those two covered. I guess it's just time to go search for new stuff. And let these guys go for a swim. Because that's okay. That's where they want to be. At least according to the story. You know? It's like the slime ocean or something like that. It's where all the slimes come from. It's where all the slimes go. We've got a bunch of phosphor ones here tonight. Can add these to the ones that I have in the cave. food at the moment. There we are. Where'd it go? Is it gone? It's gone. Doesn't stick around very long. Didn't have any food to bonk it with. Actually, I don't think I want carrots and pogo fruit anymore. At least for the moment. Because I no longer need them. Like, sure, they're great as a last resort, but I think I have enough food to feed everything at this point. Now, where was that cave that I saw? Is it over here? Where am I at? I guess this will work. We'll explore this way. Got some tabby over here. I've got turned around, going this way. This way. I don't think that I have a compass. And it doesn't seem like I go that way just yet. Not until I have a jetpack or something. So, back over here. What am I looking for? I am looking for... Okay, there's farm. Maybe it's up here? Is this the cave? Maybe I hadn't quite reached the cave. It has some dangerous slimes in it. I think this is it. Yeah. Because it's got the little message here saying, watch out, feed them to make them not so dangerous. Or I could just avoid them. See where the path leads. Slime keys required. I do have one, but I don't want to use it on the first door I see. But, ow. I mean, I guess I only know of two doors. One is on a bridge, one is here at the moment, so I guess this leads to a new area. Also seems like the previous... Okay, Indigo Quarry. Alright, so I'm in a new part of the island that I have yet to discover. I also don't know how to get over to the southwest little bit yet. I know that there are teleporters, but I haven't found one leading there. Or found a way over there yet. Alright, so let's see what this says. I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Places like this old quarry really suited me. Nice and quiet and mostly empty. So I figured that life on the far, far range would suit me just as well. And well, wouldn't you know it? I come all this way and the first person I see, well, she changed how I saw things, I guess. Quiet wasn't good anymore. I liked her laugh. Alright, so it seems like they met somebody. Ooh, new slimes. Boom slime. That sounds a bit dangerous. But, you know, that's not going to stop me from collecting them. What do they like to eat? Briar hens. Okay, so they are carnivores. So maybe combine them with a rock slime so that they'll eat heartbeats. At least until I get to a point where I can get some hens on a regular basis. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought while I'm talking about that. Oh, here's a box. What's in the box? Money. Ow. And then down there looks like I can't really get back if I were to jump down. So I don't want to go there yet. So we'll bring these. I guess I shouldn't have tossed away the blue rock slimes yet. Where am I going? This way. This is the cave. I guess I could have made use of the blue rock slimes. That's okay. I'll just slowly get more again. I'm sure I'll find a few on the way home. Let's see. Should be good enough. This is the way home, I think. Yeah, we're running out of slime, so this must be the way home. So if I do that, they should give 2 plorts. The boom slimes will eat those. Then I'll be able to feed them these. So that's for you, that's for you. Ow. Okay. Keep my distance. Maybe put a air net on. 425. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, now all of them have a favorite food of heartbeats. So we'll do that. You guys probably want to be fed as well. Here's the cave. Siphon up all of this. We may in fact have to plant a 3rd batch of heartbeats. I assume the button is to activate, to feed them more. It's too bad I can't. There's not a vacuum for the food as well. Oh well. Ow. That's gonna hurt. There is no being more careful around boom slimes. It's gonna happen, I think. Yeah, I think, well, let me get one more heartbeat back from the food. We'll plant another one. Oh, but I need to deposit more plorts. Oh, there's an actual call coming in here. And it's from Victor. If possible, please acquire the following for a future study. My thanks. Don't know what those are. So I'm gonna say that this is probably one that I'm not gonna be able to do. Don't know what those are either. So 30 hours though, so maybe the new area has those new slimes. So I'll have a look. Alright, so considering that these are lit up at this point, I'm going to assume that the new area has these 4 types of slime in them. I just need to go around and find them. But first, I have more heartbeats to plant and a bunch of phosphor slimes to put into the cave. So I'll just toss them all throughout here. Make another garden. And grow more hearts. And then just the way that these things work, I shouldn't have to do anything to help them along, but, you know, since I've got them here, might as well. So it looks like most of them may have already had their fill. Nope, there's still a few around that haven't changed. We'll fix that. Oh. I'll probably want to upgrade my capacity here sooner or later. Alright. Looks like they are all now the same. And yeah, it looks like some of the Q-berries are going to waste, but, you know, they have no monetary value to the 7Z Corporation, so I guess that's okay. For now. Go ahead and deliver these. Still making a decent amount there, but the new money is in the new things. where the better money is in things. So I should get on that. Oh, right. I have upgrades that I can get. You know, maybe I should get a water pack to take care of slimes and tar and apparently water gardens. Jetpack is also 350. You know, might help me considering I just got a new area to explore. Ow. Alright, we'll put these away and then we will go back to the new area. Alright. Yeah. Although the jetpack seems to use a lot of energy. It doesn't have so much height as just allows me to float, so I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, also need to keep an eye out for a water source. There's one up there. So I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Oh, can only carry 20. Just like everything else, I suppose. I need to upgrade my ability to store stuff. Alright, over here. In the new area. By the sounds of things, there are different slimes, new slimes, that I should be on the lookout for. Odd onion. Oh, hello. Oops, I just fell down. There we go. Let's grab that guy. And for the moment, some more blue slimes. Until I know how many I want or have. Another 5 should be enough, I think. And that's another treasure pod. What's over this way? Got mushrooms. Another treasure pod. Ah, and a map. Okay, so now we have this area mapped out. Not really sure the benefit of it though. Because again, I don't really see any markers of any sort. So I guess just in the only benefit I get from it is positioning where I'm at compared to where I need to go, which I suppose is what you need a map for. But like other than there's another odd onion. Like I guess I don't really know why I'm going to a place unless, like, if I can put a marker down. I haven't tried to, but you know. Alright, so I used to come here when I needed a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I catch a puddle slime, blushing, and I could never tell if it was because I was in my bathing suit or not. Did I just miss slimes in the water? Did. Puddle slime. Keep putting your boot and you'll always stay cool. I already have heartbeats, so I'll grab a puddle plort. But I think these guys need like special conditions. Like if I check the Slimepedia, puddle slime, diet water. Okay, so good thing is they never need to eat, or I never need to provide them food. Live in freshwater pools. They don't eat any of that stuff. Instead, they absorb water. Need fresh water. They'll evaporate if left on any other surface for too long. So yeah, they do need a special place. They aren't risky to manage, they just require a fair bit of maintenance. Needs a pool of water like a pond. And its plorts to sit in as they will evaporate if away from water as well. Okay, so the plorts will also evaporate. They're exceptionally shy and will not produce plorts if they are in close proximity to more than 3 other slimes. Okay, so to more than 3, so I can have 3. Overall, better fit for a more experienced rancher, not one still wet behind the ears. Okay. But there's no problem with only having 1. And also, since I got rid of a bomb one, I need another blue. Oop. I hear the tars again. There we go. Granted, once again, this is not a great place because there are multiple types. There's pink, there's blue, there's explosives. I'm a little lost, but still exploring. Anything interesting up here? Just another chick. I suppose a rock hen. Nothing else. Okay. So I guess I'll head back this way. Now the blue ones need. I wonder if, like, so okay, this is still veggie, but I wonder if heartbeats count as double for feeding them. I think that's the case, but I'll have to go back home and harvest a bunch of heartbeats to find out. Oh, hello, bunch of slimes. Or I could just, you know, harvest a bunch of vegetables on my way, so I'm not using the food that I'm feeding to my slimes. Alright, so once we get back, first of all, my inventory is full, so I can't pick up any food along the way, unfortunately. And since it eats vegetables, I think vegetables are the only thing that it will accept. I can't just give it fruit and hope that it will be happy about it. And alright, so this is a puddle plort, so that's 44. Not bad. I did not find any of those guys. I said I didn't really want to turn these into gardens, but maybe I should. Oh, first, let's put those guys in there. And see about harvesting all of this. Looks like they're starting to go bad because they're kind of turning gray. And these are not ready yet. These are. Hey buddy, go back down there where all the food is. That way you'll stop being hungry. Alright. Go ahead and put those in there. Okay, that just changes how often they get fed. I have quite a bit of chickens in here now. So maybe I should consider getting more tabby. Alright, so pond, how expensive is that? $4.50? I can do that. It should be okay there. Did I try going this way already? Yes. This way is blocked off. One of these directions, like maybe the map has changed, but I thought there was one direction you could go. It was a big, somewhat circular area. Had a bunch of chickens in it. Maybe it's this. Where am I at on the map here? Yeah, maybe it's this one. I think it was this greenish area here. Like there were a bunch of chickens here. There was a bunch of plants of some sort. I think carrots. Looks like there's 4 plots of things to grow things in. How much is it? $17.95, just like the other one was. And I also need upgrades. Tank booster, I think? Yeah, well, 30 units, so 350. I think that's what I want to get next, to be able to hold more stuff. these guys turned into their mutated types. Looks all good. I'll just gather the plorts and sell them off. Whoop. As I'm saying, I'm running out of room. I always drop those because I let it go too long. Alright, sell the expensive ones and slowly drive the price down of the lesser ones. Because again, I believe that as prices get driven down, other prices get driven up. Because it's a simulated ecosystem for that sort of thing. Tank booster. There we go. Can now hold 30 of everything. Hopefully there are more of those, because I wouldn't mind being able to hold more than 30. And it looks like we have mail from Casey. So, I'll toss these in for sale. And we'll check the mail. The big storm. I got your mail. Of course I remember that day. I feel like that was when you and I really connected. It was raining so hard that the streets were flooded and we took shelter in that cafe. It was like a scene from a movie, only we both looked like wet animals. And the guy running the shop was a real tyrant. The only way we could stay inside was by ordering one coffee after another. I feel like we learned more about each other that day than ever. Maybe it was the coffee, because we were both talking really, really fast. I told you about my dreams, making music, and all that. At least that's how I remember it. Walking home, when the rain came back, you got closer to me, and my heart was racing. But I couldn't blame that on the coffee. Casey. Do I want to sleep till morning? No. Too much to do to sleep. Alright, that one still has plants in it, so we'll toss these in there. Gotta harvest a bunch of cave stuff. This one might have sat too long. I don't know. Let's pick all this stuff up. I don't know if there's a limit or if it just keeps getting dropped on the floor, but just in case, we'll pick it up. Alright, fill up on that. Fill up on that. And a lot more to collect. Okay. Right. Jetpack does not give height. It just allows me to hover. at this point, I'm probably going to be driving these prices down quite a bit. It's because I've got so many. Alright, back into the cave because it's been a little bit. There's a lot still on the ground. I do have that filled. Yeah, okay. All the plots are filled with plants, so I can't really do anything more. Because I've got these odd onions here. I don't know what to do with them yet. This seems to be a bit of a congregation spot for all of these guys. Oh, and I'm already filled up again. See, I told you I needed larger tanks. Just upgraded them, and I'm already filling them up to capacity. Oh, but I am making quite a bit of money, so I guess I will expand my farm to the west, I believe. This direction. Yeah. Because down here, I mean, okay, it looks like there is a singular plot, which means that this is probably used for something specific. But I definitely could use more plots. So let's unlock the overgrowth. I'll probably spend the rest of the money on upgrades for myself. So first off, garden. Plant odd onions, see what that makes. Yeah, this just seemed like a chicken place. Bunch of carrots, which I do need. Oh, this is also growing normal carrots as well. Interesting. I mean, I guess you could call a carrot an odd onion. Well, no, a carrot is a carrot. The odd onions are definitely different. I'm just having a look through the grass, seeing if I can find more carrots, but it looks like I've found it all. Then there's this. I built this area myself by spreading soil from the moss blanket all over the ground, just to see what would happen. I was hoping it would attract a hunter slime or two, but no such luck. Maybe I need to get some of them big mushrooms to grow here instead. They sure seem to like hanging around those things. Then over here, like, I'm sure that's telling me it teleports to a certain specific area, but I don't know the pictures well enough. Oh, and this is blocked off. The docks, 5,000. Okay. Well, I can kind of see 4 more plots in there. Okay. Not many carrots in here, though. I thought there were more. What's this way? I don't know. a path downward, it seems. Well, there's some fruit over here. And a bunch of slimes. Okay. Ooh. A beach ball? Not sure what to do with this. Oop. Didn't mean to do that, though. You know, I'll take this back to the farm, since I haven't seen one of these before. Or the ranch, I guess. I know farm is just the default that people use, but it is, I guess, technically a ranch. Because farming is for food, ranching is for animals. And yes, I do also have food here. But I don't know. It seems like ranch would supersede farm. Can I put this in there with you guys? I can. 4 hours for that. Still not. I still don't think I'm going to be able to find it. But I do need more upgrades. So, dash boots. Reduce energy consumption with sprinting. I don't really sprint all that much, though. A pulse wave to push slimes. Sure, I'll grab that. Health. Might as well. Power core, more energy, sure. And I guess I have 360. Might as well get the dash boots as well. I've upgraded everything. Seems like there should be more than that, but maybe things will unlock later in the game. Now it looked like things were growing, at least the first batch were growing pretty quickly. That's not where I'm going. I went the wrong way. I think in my mind the entire farm is rotated 90 degrees differently. Because I think of this as north. I think of the cave as south. Which it's not. Yeah, these need time to grow still. But there's fruit over here. And I know at least a couple of the slimes that I have are pink. So this will help tide them over until food is grown. I do have Q berries as well. They can eat those too. Wait. I wanted to keep the carrots. Whoops. Oh well. And you know, I'll just toss the onion in there too. I don't need to keep a hold of something that I've got planted, because I can always get more. Alright, they still have a little bit of food left. Gather up all of this. This is where the big money is the boom plorts. At least for the moment. Until I run this market into the ground as well. And we're already down to 48 from 60 something. Still 1800. I can probably do some upgrades with that. Let me have a look. Sure, we'll add a music box to calm them down. Maybe they won't explode as often. And they don't need to be protected from the sunlight. And yeah, let's do the same for this. Might as well get all the upgrades. The air net is just an additional thing to stop them from escaping if they decide to jump too high. Ow. I was still too close to that one. Eventually I'll have to swap some of these out because I'll have driven the price to the ground and just, you know, the explosive ones are a bit dangerous to keep around, you know? Wouldn't mind finding whatever the green ones are and, you know, if I was just coming to take a look at that. What time was that? Noon. Okay. So it seems like things reset at noon. We got a bunch of mail. Let's check that out. Alright, so first of all, did we miss any? No. Okay. From Ogden Ortiz. Hi, Beatrix. The name's Ogden Ortiz. I'm a slime rancher, much like yourself, but I mostly fancy myself as a farmer. I came to the far, far range to grow fruits and veggies in the way we used to back on Earth, by getting down into the soil and getting your hands dirty. Did you know that carrots improve your night vision? Yeah, seriously, they do. They don't, but they... I don't see why all ranchers aren't just gobbling them down every chance they get. Being lost out on the range at night can be so dangerous. Well, don't let me ramble on. Sorry. Well, don't let me ramble on, you hear? We'll be in touch via the range exchange. I tend to only raise slimes that eat fruits and veggies, so I expect those kinds of requests from me. Looking forward to doing business with you. Ogden Ortiz. Got it. P.S. Ever hear of gilded ginger? It's a mythical veggie that is said to be the favorite food of the equally mythical gold slime. But some say that neither of them actually exist. Well, I've already seen 2 gold slimes, so I know that those exist at least. But I have not heard of gilded ginger. No idea how to find it either. And then we got a letter from the 7Z Corporation. The 7Z Rewards Club. Miss LeBeau. The 7Z Corporation would like to extend a very special offer to you. An invitation to the very exclusive, exceptionally choice, high sought after 7Z Rewards Club. 7Z Rewards Club allows you to earn ultra premium ranks within an exclusive club for only a semi-ultra premium price. It's just that easy. Each rank grants you a new club title, along with unique rewards such as beautiful upgrades for your ranch, exclusive customization options, and more. We look forward to your enrollment. 7Z Corporation, offering you a path to greatness, one large sum of new bucks at a time. 7Z Corporation. Okay, so we got a new thing here. Reward club. Current rank none. Next rank initiate. Rewards. Roostro Weathervane. Okay, so decorations for the farm. It only cost me 750 coins. Learn more. Some ranchers point out that this whole thing seems like a way of siphoning enormous sums of new bucks in exchange for fancy colors and trophies that don't actually serve any real purpose. But those ranchers aren't sporting the latest, most fashionable backpack colors, and obviously cannot be trusted. Okay, so it's just cosmetic, I guess. I mean, I'll check out a few of them once I have enough money, but for the moment, I am spending pretty much all of my money. Also, technically, I don't need all these chickens here yet. Let's grab a couple of these. Need to get 2 more of those puddle slimes as well. Still pretty good price, but I think we're always going to have a pretty good price for those. Also, I don't know how many times I've been walking past these 2 plots of land and have just completely ignored them. I should probably plant something there. Also, I just remembered that there's a blue giant slime. I want to feed a bunch of this too. So perhaps I just want to... Actually, I'm in here, so I might as well gather up a bunch of plorts. They're just lying about. Because again, I don't know if they ever disappear or stop appearing if too many are around. You're hungry. Eat something. Oh, I'm completely full on both. Okay. Missed that. Also, get those back over there. Gotta say, definitely enjoying myself as much as I remember. So, I'm definitely going to be continuing this game some more. And once I'm eventually done with it, moving on to the second one, see how that one is. Because I have no knowledge of it whatsoever. Got it when it was on sale. I think somewhere around the time when it first came out. Don't remember when that was. But I haven't touched it because I never finished the first one and I didn't want to go on to the second one thinking that there's probably some sort of story continuation. Looks like there's... Ogden Ortiz. Working on a new recipe. Help me out. You want... heartbeats, carrots, and some mystery item, and you'll give me that stuff back. Well, that's not all that much. If I come across those berries, or fruit, or whatever those are, the next 19 and a half hours, I will certainly contemplate taking a look. But for the moment, I have 15 heartbeats to deliver to a giant blue slime, wherever that may have been. Can I put markers here? Doesn't seem like it. I think it was in the blue area somewhere. So I guess that'll be my first order of business. Oh, but just in case it's not enough, I'll grab some carrots along the way. Alright, here's the cave. Just quickly go through. Don't mind me. Not staying here long enough to make you guys angry. I did somehow pick up more slimes and plorts. Didn't need to. Okay, so I don't really remember where it was, but I think I'll just have to wander around until I find it. Oh, found it. Alright, so first thing to try out. The pink one needed 30. This is going to be a test to see if heartbeats count as double, since the rock one, like heart, is the best. So, and I am getting the hearts, so it seems like it's a favorite. So it should just need one more. Nope, that was 30, so how much was I off by? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, maybe they don't need 30 each. So there's 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, not sure. Not sure what that's graded on. Alright, so let's open this up over here. Make sure it's away from slimes just in case it's something I want. This looks like a teleportation. Alright, don't really care about those. I have plenty of heartbeats at home. What else do I have? Maybe one of those other fruit-like things, perhaps? No. Just chickens. Alright. So, where does this lead me? As soon as I get back to it. And that might be my home? It is a two-way portal. Where am I? Ah, okay, I am home. Did I see something off this way? Huh, maybe I can, like, go island hopping this direction. Like, it looks like I could probably use my jetpack to go between each of those and maybe get over there. Is that like a secret area? It might be. But I'll check that out in a little bit. Yeah, I'm back home. And I have a lot of these to pick up. It's just a bit of a passive income. It's because I don't need to manage the slimes, I don't need to manage the food. It all just happens to be done simultaneously. Or at least enough of it happens in the time that I'm taking care of other things, I guess. However, having said that it's a passive income, it is slowly dropping as, you know, it seems to be like the stuff that I sell the most of. There's probably a minimum price, and there's probably a maximum price that other things go up to. But I wouldn't doubt if a lot of these minimum prices were 1 coin. But we'll have to see. Because again, it looks like, well, that one went down for some reason. Yeah, some of these are going down. Like, obviously the ones that I've sold are going down. But I'm not sure what's causing that. Maybe it's considering that other farmers or ranchers are producing stuff as well. That'd be interesting. If it actually is simulating a somewhat of an economy. Alright, let me check something here. So always use maximum harvest. Sprinkler to grow them faster. Keep watering slimes away from the crops. I suppose I could do that. They seem to be okay down there with the food that they actually like. So I definitely don't want to put tar scarecrows up or anything like that, because I want them to eat these on their own. Alright. Just deliver another batch of this. I have the feeling I'm going to be doing this a lot. Although, you know, I may change it up as I find something better. Because I kind of think that's the way to do it, right? Is to have a good variety. Like, right now, this isn't doing great because I've got blue slimes, rock slimes, I guess, with pink and rock slime with explosive. So I'm basically doubling up on the rock slime. So technically, that price is getting driven down faster than the others. Ow. Let's get the carrots in there. And so I should find something other than like rock and explosive, for example. Because maybe just keep it simple. Maybe rock and pink, tabby and phosphorus. Whatever this is and whatever this is. I can't combine water with explosive. Or can I? That's something I'm going to try. I don't think it'll work out all that well. Because the drawback of not having to feed them is you don't get much from them. So alright, still haven't found that. So let me go to the explosive ones out in the wild and see what happens when I try to feed them a puddle plort. Because I'm fairly certain either they won't eat it, or if they do, then... I mean, if they do, that'd be great. Because then I can... excuse me. Double up on yet another thing. But... the puddle slimes just seem to be like a passive income sort of thing of just in case you run out of everything else, you know? Some mysterious mishap. And, like you have to start from scratch or something. So, let me grab you and separate you from everything else that's going on at the moment. Alright, so you, Mr. Boom Slime, have a puddle plort. No? Not interested? I missed. Doesn't seem like it. Ow. Quit jumping. Yeah. Alright. Seems like the puddle plorts do not combine. So, I'll have to leave them out of the combinations. However... oh. Seems like the tar are here. That's okay. Every once in a while, things need to be taken care of. Oh, wow. Alright. Looks like that's all that's in here. Something bad happened. Was this just a dead end? Maybe. got another way to go. Go through here. There's more to explore here. Which, by the way, I've finally finished. Outer Wilds yesterday. A really fun game. Definitely enjoyed all the puzzle solving and the story it had and everything like that. Some of the puzzles I got stumped on for a bit, but, you know, I eventually got through it. Alright, we need one more of you. Actually need... Now, we need one more of you. But it seems like there is only one in this puddle. But definitely a game I enjoyed. Definitely one I would recommend. What are these green ones? Rad slimes. Okay, so these are probably dangerous as well. Sounds like something bad happened over here. Let me at least rescue a couple of these green ones. Oh, ow. Alright. The tar came directly toward me. Those guys seem like they're angry, so we'll leave them alone. We now found a rad slime, as in a radioactive slime, not as in a really cool slime. Although I suppose it could fulfill that point too. What is this one? It's gone. Alright. Well, I tried. Oh, hold on. Are these what he was looking for? Might be a little late. Because these won't be grown by then. Oh, hold on. Aka Aka. Or maybe Oka Oka. These are what he was looking for, though. But I don't have, like, not enough were grown. So, or maybe some of the slimes ate them, for all I know. But I will take... Hello? Giant radioactive slime. I think I'll stay away from that one for a bit. Not exactly sure what it does, but it looks like they build up radiation of some kind. So I should probably be careful about being too close to them. And, you know, maybe they would be a good combination for the explosive slimes, since they're already dangerous to be nearby. How do I get home? It's not that way. I'm just wandering around at this point. Oh, hello. Teleporter home. And this, like, brings me right to home. Okay. Got another puddle slime. There you go. Here's a friend. got some radioactive slimes. We've got some rock plorts that I just picked up because I could. And we got some Aka Aka or Oka Oka. So, achievement unlocked, salad bar. Must have found all the fruits and vegetables or something. Actually, there's a Slimepedia I could just look at, couldn't I? Resources. Tubular mix of colorful spuds. Favored by rat slimes. Well, glad I found some then. Naturally salty, soft spud. But no pronunciation, so I'm gonna have to just fumble with the word either Aka Aka or Oka Oka. Or possibly like a mixture, depending on things. Like it could be an Oka Aka. I don't know. However, I think I'm going to call it here for the night. So I've been going for about 3 hours. Kind of been keeping that as a steady thing recently, just because it gives me the chance to go longer if I need to. But for the most part, my throat isn't getting as hoarse as it had been when I was running for longer sessions. So, yeah, I think I'll call it here at 3 hours. Next week, I have 2 more games that I need to replace. So my Tuesday slot and Wednesday slot are going to be changing to new games. It was Final Fantasy VII and Outer Wilds, as I was just talking about earlier. But since I'm not playing those anymore, I will be playing something new. And at the moment, I've got my eye on a couple different things. So I'm just playing a casual thing tonight. Definitely going to be continuing this, but I don't want to have too much of a similar thing. So the other 2 games won't necessarily be in the same category. I really want to get back into a factory game of some sort. So I'm taking a look at what I have in my inventory of games. Thinking probably Satisfactory, but might be something different. I'll put it up on my schedule once I know for sure. Other than that, I kind of see this as more of a farming game or just casual something. I'd like to get another exploration game, possibly not to replace on the same day as Outer Wilds was, but possibly of the same style. So I'm not sure what yet, but I know I have a good choice of games to go through. So next week, of course, sounds like I'll be doing 5 separate games again, and we'll see where that leads us. So I hope you enjoyed it tonight. I certainly plan on playing more of this as the weeks continue. Very relaxing. Might, just later in the game, once I've discovered all of the different singular types of slimes, maybe I will go through and experiment and see what combinations you can get. Because, what I've got right now going is just for the sake of earning money, ease of feeding. So like the tabby phosphorus slimes in there, I made them phosphorus, or I should say it's a cave, so that I threw in the phosphorus, but I made them tabby because it was the most expensive kind of slime that I could get at the time, and it kind of got around the need for um, feeding them chickens. But we'll do some experimentation at some point, see what kind of combinations I can make. Apparently, puddles do not combine with anything. Makes sense. You know, they're kind of on their own as it is. So, um, yeah. But hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back on Sunday with an all new week of streaming. So, I will catch y'all next time. Have a good night.